The state of California says that I have to pay for the chemical and physical castration of my son as child support.
House Bill 1312, or the Kelly Lovin Act. Apparently, liberals in Colorado, as well as Democrats, are working real hard because they want this bill to be passed. What is this bill? This bill is also known as the Kelly Lovin Act, which was named after a man who thought he was a woman, and his life was tragically taken at Club Q in 2022. House Bill 1312 is aimed to make considering a boy and a girl child abuse. This bill is being presented as a way to protect children, minors, from discrimination, making it illegal for parents as well as teachers to call them anything other than their preferred pronouns. It would also be considered discrimination to call them by their birth name rather than their preferred name. Here is how this bill was presented.
That called trans community members groomers and pedophiles. That accuse our community members of heinous acts with children simply because they exist, because of who they are. And then we are asked why they are not consulted in the drafting of this bill. Groups that are actively making our trans community less safe every day, asking why their language was not taken into consideration on a bill to provide legal protections for transgender individuals. I will call those groups hateful, and I am not the only person who has done so. Some of the groups in opposition to this bill are on a list of hate groups maintained by one of the most well-known civil rights law firms. And yes, I will compare that to saying it's like asking someone working on civil rights legislation to consult with white supremacist groups. And I will do that unapologetically. By the way, parents groups that are inclusive are supportive of this legislation. But the reaction to this bill really proves the point as to the risks involved just in being an ally to the trans community.
This is what this bill reminds me of. If you guys haven't saw this story, take a look at this, and you can go finish the rest of the story on YouTube.
Mommy tell you?
She tells me I'm a girl.
Oh, okay. Do you think you're a girl?
Uh-huh.
You do?
California says that I have to pay for the chemical and physical castration of my son as child support. I'm not going to pay that child support. I'm not going to pay anything to hurt my son.
And that means you'll be going to prison?
California is going to send me to prison for that.